Greetings, commanders, and welcome back to another Warpath video. My name is Eagle, and finally, update 5.0 is at the doors, and we can release the content that we've actually been playing for a while. As you can see, this account here has basically unlocked all these modern units and all the new updates for you guys. But don't worry, this is only a test account. It's not on live server. Basically, this is just a test server that we have these accounts in from Lilith in order to test out this update before it came out. And let me tell you, the update is amazing. You guys will definitely love it and love this new unit system. Some of you guys are a little bit like kind of upset about the fact that it was basically World War II units only, and right now we have modern units. However, hey, don't worry, these units are actually cool, and they definitely added some more depth into the game and some really nice stuff in order to kind of differentiate the different play styles that players have. And we will definitely be explaining in this video everything that you need to know about modern systems. How do you get them? How do you unlock them? How do you upgrade units? And what exactly, approximately, do you need to basically get to the maximum units right now that we have? Because that is massive investment of effort and time in order to get to the maximum units. And that's why it basically will distinguish definitely the play styles of different players, especially the ones at the end game right now. So we're definitely going to be having fun. Without further ado, let's get right into this. So as you can see right in front of you, this is the new manual system. This is basically where you show the different units that we have. So we have three sections right now over here. We have the legacy units, and then we have the modern ones, and finally the unit skins. So let's go ahead and explore these. Basically, the legacy units manual is the exact same one that we currently have right now in the game. Nothing's changed. Every single unit right here is exactly the same units that you already know in the game, and it's exactly the same distribution for the different camps that we have. However, when it comes to the modern units that you currently have, we have a whole bunch of arsenal of modern units that we have just introduced to the game. Now, there are two main things that happened that actually changed the units types that we can see. There's a lot of unit types that you guys are already familiar with. You have the howitzers, rocket launchers, bombers and fighter planes, and infantry. However, there are new unit types, two new ones that emerged with the modern units being added to the game. The first one is the main battle tanks, and this is basically every single medium unit or heavy unit that you have will basically be upgraded into a main battle tank. And these ones over here are a full rounded tank. They are well balanced, they deal a lot of damage, but they also have some really good sustainability within the fights, and they're also maneuverability is pretty decent as well. So these units are the new ones, and every single one of you guys that have mediums or heavies will be upgraded to these tanks when they go to the modern units. The second one that's actually a major change as well, and it's a major change in gameplay as well, is the addition of helicopters. And these combat helicopters have emerged from tank hunters. So when you try to upgrade your tank hunter into a modern unit, it will be able to be upgraded to a helicopter. As you can see over here, this is basically an armed helicopter that counters main battle tanks, and it is super strong as well. And basically you can see that mainly from these like kind of notes that is written over here. You have the kind of main battle tanks, and then you also have the helicopters as well from the tank hunters. So that is all great, but how do you get modern units, and how do you upgrade your previous units right now to modern units? Now, it's very quite simple actually. When you click on the first modern unit that you have over here, and then you click on info, you will see exactly what you need to actually upgrade it. Now, in order to upgrade from a unit, a normal one, a legacy, into a modern unit, you will need a maxed out unit, which means that you will need the maximum level of unit that you can reach in that specific branch, and then upgrade that into a modern unit. And the way that you actually upgrade that is using prototype pieces. Now, prototype pieces are new items that have also been additioned to in the new update, and we'll show you exactly how to get those and how to use those to upgrade these units as well. All you need to do is actually go to the assembly workshop and then click on prototype research. So this is basically the prototype research center, and over here you can get prototype pieces for multiple camps that you see in front of you. So the first thing that you can actually get is the universal prototype research over here, and then you have camp specific ones as well. Each one of these will require 100 coupons, either from the camp specific ones or from the universal coupons as well. And when you click one of these, basically you will get a random piece prototype, only one of them, in addition to 1830 components as well. So let's go ahead and do a couple of these and show you exactly how much you can actually get. The cool thing about these is that the percentages of drops for each one of these is kind of equal. So as you can see right now to my left side over there, we kind of have an equal percentage. Right now it didn't get equal, but it will be in a bit. I've tried this for like kind of a big sample, and they almost have all the way like kind of a very similar drop rates when it comes to these percentages. Now for my luck, nothing is actually being worked out over here, but usually you do understand the whole fact. It's basically like the units drop rate when it comes to the universal coupons. We need to use these basically in order to upgrade our units to the next level, and in order to do so you need to go to a maxed out unit. So for instance, we have the howitzer right over here. When you click over here, you will notice that there's a new section has been added, which is called prototypes. Now this section over here, when you go to a maxed out unit, all you need to do is get 8 prototype pieces and then say complete prototype. This what will happen is that it will upgrade your unit all the way to a modern unit, and you will have basically a modern unit of that specific type. And as you can see right in front of you right now, we have a 152 millimeter D20 howitzer, which is completely bunkers. Like these units, when you go to the modern units section, it is very strong. You will notice that this whole section, the prototype section, is now completely different, and it has basically some weird things that are around here. There's a new item right over there, and some weird stuff. We're gonna explain everything right now. So basically every single unit when you upgrade, there are 4 main sections that you need to further upgrade in order to take this unit from a modern unit into the next level modern unit. And there are basically 6 main levels for each modern unit. So if we go over here to the manual, you can see that there's exactly 6 of these levels where you can go all the way to over here. Now these levels over here, in order to get to the next level, you will need a certain number of prototype pieces, but that is not it, because as you can see from this research tech tree that we saw just now, you need to max this out all the way through and then spend these prototype pieces. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And while we're doing that, we're going to be explaining exactly what items do you need for this to be maxed out. Mainly, you will need basically all the items that you see over here. So all the experience, all the excess experience, the ammo, the components, and these new items which are called the refined components. You will need every single one of these in order to upgrade it. So for each level over here, when you click over here and then 1, 2, 3, all these required experience. Every 10th level or 10%, you would require either components or ammo. So for instance, this time we needed components, and then we move on to the next one, and then right now we need ammo. So we upgrade these, we keep doing these components, and then right now we need ammo. When you reach level 50, when you don't want to go to level 50, this is where you will need refined components. And you will be asking yourself, how much do I exactly need out of these, and how do I get refined components in the first place? Now basically there are 2 ways that you can actually get those. The first way is from basically a package called Modern Conqueror Gift, and the second way is from the VIP store, where you can actually purchase these for gold. The actual level of the VIP store, I believe, was level 8 or 10, something like that. But you can purchase one of these items for about 6,250 gold, something like that. However, when it comes to the refined components for Air Force, because there's the same one of these, but for Air Force, those ones are a little bit more expensive. I believe they cost about 18,000 gold for piece. So that means if you need 3 of those right now over here, then that would be like 6k, that's 18k, and that is 18k multiplied by 3 when it goes to the Air Force level, which is a lot of gold. Now, once you have this max out to 50, you will go again with the cycle of having ammo and then components and then all the way there. And then once you reach level, or basically go to the like 100 percentile, then you will need another 3 of those. So that means 6 for each, and that would be 6 multiplied by 4, that is 24 of these components. So as you can see right now, there's already a lot of effort and items included in this in order to actually max out one of these. That is not enough right now, because as you can see over here, like the stats that has this specific item has added is a lot, and it does help out a lot. For example, the firepower or the fire accuracy, damage attack, and whatnot. You unlock these 2 additional stats at level 50% and 100%, and as you can see right now, we're gonna be upgrading those all the way through and showing you guys exactly how to go to the next level. You have to max out every single bit of these, and as you can see, the stats on the right side depend on definitely what part of the unit that we're actually upgrading. So we're basically upgrading this one, and there's one left. There's also an additional firepower over here, which is pretty cool, but as you can see, the amount of resources that are being spent is massive. The only bummer about this area is that once you go to the next level, the next unit, you have to do these all over again for the next unit. and the only bad news is that it will cost you a little bit more. So let's go ahead and upgrade this and see. Once you reach the last upgrade, you click enhance, and basically it will tell you that enhancement is complete, and right now you can spend your prototypes to upgrade this to the next level. So I'm going to show you another unit that I've already upgraded to the next level, which is basically my rocket launcher over here. So if I go to the prototype, I will see that I've basically done that, and it showed me exactly this screen over here. So I've upgraded the unit, and it gave me another screen of these over here. And once I finish these, which cost a little bit more, so as you can see, because this unit is a little bit more expensive, so that is, it was 1800, right now it's 2250, and also we'll need more ammo. In addition to that, you will also need more of the components, because these were 3 components or refined components, but when you reach all the way to level 90 or 98, you will need 4 components right now in order to upgrade each one of these to the next level. And these keep increasing while you go up the levels. Once you reach the maximum level that is over here, you can basically see that like how much you will need per level. Like this is basically some crazy amounts that you will need. So you can take a look over here. That is 21k per upgrade. Kind of absurd. 6.5k per upgrade. And then once you reach all the way here, you will need 10 refined components. So that's about 60k gold just for one click over here. Yeah, I know this, as I said before, this is extremely like kind of require a lot of resources, and you guys need to understand that, because you have to be extremely selective when you're upgrading these units, because you need to, these units have to fit your playstyle. Otherwise, don't even bother upgrading these units in order to actually get those to the next level, because it highly fits your playstyle. You really need a lot of items in order to get these to the next level. It does require a lot of investment, and that's why these basically have to fit your playstyle in order for you to get the best benefit out of these. So let's go ahead and upgrade this to the last level. Basically, this unit is maxed out right now, and as you can see, the power over here can get really crazy, and that is the last update that this unit can have. Basically, this unit has enhancement complete, and this is the maximum unit or the maximum power that you can have on this unit. Of course, we don't have any modifications or parts. This unit is only level 1. Let's go ahead and upgrade it to level 200. There's the auto upgrade, and as you can see, this is basically grade 15. I think this is the maximum grade that you can reach right now. Yeah, that is the maximum grade you can reach, and then the maximum power that you can reach for this grade is 150, which is kind of insane. Let's go ahead and see if we can get those motivations or modifications actually, and see if we can get those. Now, in terms of modifications, you don't get more of these. So for instance, if we take a look over here, there's no additional ones for the blue because it's now replaced by the prototypes. Of course, if we get the right parts for this one over here, then you can definitely basically get this unit to the next level and probably go for 150 power. I think that is the maximum you can get, probably a little bit more depending on the parts, maybe 155k, but this is a maxed out unit that you see over here. These are some ATGs. Look at the pen depth over here on these units. It is completely bunkers. That is 5 million firepower. That's a lot of firepower that these units can convey, and this is basically what a maxed out unit looks like. 15 power grade and 150k of basically power that we see right now right in front of us. But as we saw, it requires a massive amount of investments. We probably invested about 1.5 billion experience just to upgrade one of these units. It's kind of crazy, and the amount of gold is also massive as well. So as we said, we're going to be doing a lot of testing on these units. We're going to show you exactly in each unit. We're going to be doing units highlights videos every single day. We're going to be uploading a lot of videos in the next period so that you guys would know what unit to go for and which unit is actually worth going for, which ones are not worth going for. So with this been said, would love if you guys would consider subscribing to the channel. We will be doing a lot of these videos to help you guys choose which unit to go for, and as you can see, it's a massive investment, but hey, it's a massive update. So leave me in the comments below, what do you think about these units updates? We're gonna be doing a later on a second video as well about to cover the rest of the material of the update. We couldn't do that all in one video because this alone is a massive thing, and of course we know that there's also helicopters and whatnot, so we need to cover all of these in some of these videos, but it's definitely crazy. It is definitely crazy, and the cool thing about this account is that you can max out anything or whatever you want, so we're gonna be definitely doing some testing. But hey, thank you so much for watching, and we will definitely see you on the next video. Bye bye.